out of Obama. There might be clues about Duarte here. I will hunt you down and remove your head from your shoulders, bastard.
I mean, since we're in the end game right now, first things first. Gotta switch back to the G costumes, you know?
If death comes for me here, I am ready. No one saw that.
Wait, where are they?
I know what kind of ways these bastards deal in. Flesh and blood. Signals. The ships will look for a signal. I will look around.
Cannot take me. I am old, withered. I cannot work.
This must be one of the signals.
By their rules. I am too old.
Am I seeing purple?
It's the young ones who must worry.
Whoop. Hopefully we get some more stuff about Yasuke. I mean, it's called Yasuke's Pass, and hopefully we get, you know, a lot more. And he actually is, you know, we get to see why he knows about the creed symbol. Brotherhood symbol, I should say.
One more to light. Then Duarte de Melo is mine.
A man with a big scar, Samemaru. Do you remember?
Always had another man trailing him like a puppy.
Curious, we would have. I mean, we were able to get this quest like not early on, but like after we did this and the when the Act 2 first began. We're such high level though. Like I wonder if they could have introduced the rest of Yasuke's backstory or whatever a little bit early on around here, because like level wise, you go clockwise. Because the 30s, what was it? I think like 30 to 35 were like these three here: the fox, the ox, and the wise.
That was the last one. Now I will find somewhere to wait.
Past the... Ah, there we go. Try to decide, left or right. Seems like we probably...
I cannot let Duarte get away.
You turn it. Tokyo drift it. Okay. I wonder if this is the one guy we saw in the trailer that shot the one guy with like a pistol thingy.
They come. I have you now, Duarte. The coward is not here. I must find his ship.
Look! Look! Captain is on the shore. Probably talking about the missing shipments. Some idiot deleted the signals. Ha! I bet the captain will have to report back to Senor Duarte. O que poderá ser? Ajuda-me!
It's cool that we get to face a Portuguese enemies in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot I can pair this now.
There is a boatman who can take me to him.
Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, there was a Portuguese enemy. I forgot. It was the Iron, not the Iron Guild. We're here, the Silver Smugglers. One of these guys were. I think it was this guy right here. But yeah, these two. Makes sense. Wish there were more Portuguese enemies roaming around randomly. I guess for the time period, they were what, located just in like mainly one place in Japan.
Senor Duarte is not here? Idiota! Do you think he's coming soon?
Ah! Please don't hurt me. Mercy. I have a family to feed.
You! Where is Duarte de Melo? Tell me!
Who are you?
A monster he helped make. Duarte, now.
What did I say about crying? I hate crying.
No! Stop!
Hey, our first Templar!
You interrupted playtime.
You remember me.
I remember your face. I never forget a face. And all the things one can do to it.
Where is Nuno Caro?
Even you can make allies, it seems. I received word about my ventures, foiled by a shinobi. To think they would ally themselves with one of your kind.
You will speak no more. Not of me, not of my allies.
Have you come to kill me?
You remember my face, but today you will remember my name. I will make you feel the pain of those you have touched.
Curse the idiot who put that weapon. How does it feel?
Shut your damned mouth!
Revenge is dull, just like death.
Where is your master? Where is Nuno Caro?
Who wants to know?
Where is Nuno Caro?
You are no one. A sad, nameless nothing who thinks they stand for something. You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just like her. Filth like you does not deserve a name.
My name is Yasuke. Go. There is nothing left for you here. A symbol. Templars. What is that? I cannot make sense of this, but I know who can help.
This is something that they totally should have put a little bit more over here, because again, to reach this level, it was a recommended level of 35, but you could tackle those enemies around, I think, level 30 or 28. But I just did things in order like this. It's a non-linear fashion, but we're telling you these personal stories and backstories of our two main protagonists. Like, why put it like bookend it here? Like, we should have got some of their shit. I was asking for this literally like 40 hours ago. Oh man, that was good. I was waiting for that, guys, or something more along those lines. But you know. See, that could really take some fall damage. Like, are we gonna get some Templar, like, list here? If we do, oh man, okay. I'll hold my comment until after we visited this guy.
Do my eyes deceive me? Diogo, is that you, my friend?
I am called Yaske now, Luis.
Right. It will take some time for me to get used to that. Time has robbed us of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
We did not talk much when we last met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak. But look at you now, a samurai in your own right. To think this is your reality.
Much has happened since.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The shinobi and the samurai, causing no small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us, to put your trust in their own hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga, he who honored me. At the very least, he found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs. Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
See, I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and 3 great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them. A prominent noble family. They caused a lot of turmoil in Rome. Their thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valliano.
What happened to them?
Eradicated, mysteriously. They say a secret organization put an end to their conspiracies, but not much is known. This letter is addressed to Eduardo de Mel. Does this name mean anything to you?
He was a slaver. Someone who did not deserve the mercy of death.
What happened to him?
I ended his life.
Was he someone you knew?
He was someone from my past. Another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. They will serve someone called Nuno Kar.
Karo.
You know this name?
I worked for him. Before you and I met.
Ah, I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Luis. Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us. You were a great asset to Valliano. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Mello and Nuno Caro are part of the Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Kei.
I probably. Oh, okay. No. Which is funny. Okay, so this is the Templar destroyer armor or whatever, which is funny because that armor got shown off at a lot of the previews or whatever back in January. I was wondering when where do you get this armor, because I didn't see it at any of the castles. So this is how. Okay, so the comment I was about to say is, I kind of forgot. But basically, just to like reiterate as to what I said, of like, this should have been earlier in our journey. I like the non-linearity of take on the targets is fine enough, but like when it comes to our heroes' like personal journeys like this, guys, the Templar Order.
I meant to do that.
Like, and plus ringy ding honk honk. I don't know why I say honk honk for it, but you know, ding ding. Like, now he still doesn't know anything about them yet. All she knows is that the assassins, the Japanese Brotherhood, all died out because of a group of Ronin, but we don't know who sent those Ronin or anything like that. Like, I don't know. And granted, I guess you could argue that it's kind of my fault, given the I'm gonna get into this with my TLDR review and my Rambling review. But like, I mean, by the time you guys listen to this, this is gonna be a moot point. But like, because I'm still haven't read the review. I mean, I haven't beat the game yet. But like, I don't know. This should have been like, am I tripping? Like, this is interesting. What I wanted more, like, again, to get to this point is like, you need to get to level 35 again when all this is introduced, where you can take down that one guy that we just took down. The recommended level is 35, and
According to Louis Froy's, the hunt for Kimura K starts here. I need to find his hidden training grounds.
so you can get to that around level 30, but I didn't get to level 30 until like many hours. But I
Perhaps
know.
I'll find answers in there. Sake has a habit of loosening tongues.
I know. Like, I got to level 30. Okay, so maybe I'm being an ass for no reason. I don't know, because I got to level 30, like, or way more above this level right here early on, because I was taking down all the rest of these guys over here, the rest of these. But like, I wasn't expecting nothing, like, not like this. I don't know. Am I tripping? Am I going on for no reason? Sorry, let's just focus on this, and I'll give my full thoughts in the review. Again, this is gonna be a moot point by the time you guys listen to this, because my review would be already out.
A warrior of the Order clan. Judging by your attire, you once served the Order clan.
As did you. Yasuke is a name that needs no introduction, even if you were to wander these lands naked.
Clothed or unclothed. Without Lord Nobunaga's intervention, I might well be a distant memory by now.
I could say the same. Yet, I often find myself questioning if I'm truly here.
You stand before me. Is that not proof of life?
I stand. I speak. I breathe. These are functions of the body, not the spirit.
Lord Nobunaga's death weighs heavily on us all. But we keep going.
Thank you, Yasuke. I already feel more at ease. Now, what brings you here?
I seek the one they call Kimura K. Do you know him?
By reputation only. There's a man in his service, Kumabe Ujiie. He recruits Ronin at a cemetery at Koyasan.
What kind of man is he?
More of a talker than a fighter. As is the case with such men, his words shouldn't be trusted, yet might prove useful nevertheless.
Thank you for your help.
Caution, Yasuke. They say Kimura Kei creates a new breed of warrior. Upon his order, these men will attack without hesitation.
Should they do so in my presence, it would be an unfortunate mistake. Here it is.
Surely no one had a better command.
Kumabe Uji should be close. I will walk among the Ronin, see if I can find him.
Lord Kenshin, you have abandoned me.
It is too soon for Lord Nobunaga to have a shrine here. In his absence, I can make use of this one to catch the eye of Kumabe Uji.
By disrespected my Kagura, my Horseman to me, I resist.
Forgive the intrusion. Do you also pay your respects to a fallen lord?
No, but I offer a new dawn to those who do. Like you, Yasuke.
You know me. But who are you?
A humble purveyor of hope, Kumabe Ujiie. At your most esteemed service. I serve a most illustrious lord, the legend, Kimura Kei.
I have not heard of him.
He's a seeker of lost souls, men of substance, now adrift, drowning in their shame. He offers the guidance they yearn for.
I am one such seeker of guidance. I would like to meet this Kimura Kei.
Good. Good. Come with me. I will show you the way to enlightenment.
Is Lord Kei here?
You will soon know. Come, we will gather the rest.
So many Ronin joined Lord Kei's cause.
Lord Kei does not only welcome former samurai. He accepts all warriors eager to learn, be they Ashigaru or a foreigner.
From whom does your lord take his commands?
There's some southern barbarian he answers to, of fairer complexion than you. But that arrangement is a mere formality. Lord Kei is independent in his efforts.
Why would he ally himself with a foreigner then?
His actions do not always seem agreeable to his allies. But soon, you will witness the success of his methods. He believes in the cause, not its foreign advocates. Here you are. Follow me.
You claim Lord Kei plans a coup against his commander. Does he not fear the consequences if his plans go awry?
Lord Kei is a stranger to fear. He once sacrificed the eldest of his two daughters in exchange for victory.
His youngest must worry what will become of her future. As for Lord Kei, he sounds formidable.
Indeed. He possesses an unwavering conviction and a resolute purpose.
And what does he hope to achieve?
Control, order, discipline. Unlike Oda Nobunaga, Lord Kei does not hide what he is. He embraces it. Sorry to keep you waiting. This way. Let us commence. I see potential in each of you. The road ahead is challenging, but with hard work, you may one day join the ranks of the Saiseiya. To get to the training ground, head southwest. May your dedication and discipline guide you to greatness.
Perhaps Kimura-Kei can guide me to Nonokaro. He is no better than Duarte de Melo. Another power-hungry man willing to go to any lengths to expand his influence, no matter the cost.
Let's see. Easiest way, we just fast travel here. Take this path. It seems like equal parts right here. We'll fast travel here, just go down and go up. I'm still like racking my brain, my head around. Now we're getting like Templars and more of Yasuke's stuff. Like, again, maybe I'm making a mountain molehills. That's the term I'm looking for, right?
Naue will never let me hear the end of this.
I guess because I'm thinking like because again, I was a level 30 early on, like hours and hours and hours ago. Again, hunted out all of them, but we were like here, I think. Like we took these two down as Naue. These two were Yasuke, or it was these two was Yasuke. But this was like part 1 and part 2 of this walkthrough, like up here. We just got to this guy like yesterday, like these people like yesterday. Or last video, I should say. Yesterday when I recorded it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it again. It's the non-linearity fashion of it, but like, I don't know. Maybe something more could have been done, like better.
I am fine. This is fine.
Maybe Yasuke could have received like a missive or something from that Luis guy, because they seem like to be on, pretty good terms. I don't know. Because I'm taking on the missions and whatnot. Because one of my again, this is gonna be all a moot point because I'm gonna say this all in my rambling review, which should be live by now. But like one of the things I was gonna talk about was that like, where are the Templar Order in this game? Like they should be around. This takes place after Assassin's Creed Revelations. This takes place after Ezio's journey. I mean, that Louis guy, he literally just brought up the not Ezio specifically, but the Brotherhood in Italy. Even the Pope with Ezio freaking beat him down. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe because again, like I was doing. I mean, I guess I could be technically tripping because like I play this game differently than others because I don't know, but like when it comes to like open world games that I'm really vibing with, I like to do like all the side stuff and whatnot first, then continue with the main stuff. So the side stuff was like 40 hours of worth of side stuff. So I guess technically, I guess technically, it's kind of my fault that I might complain for no reason, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we should have just got a whiff of this like earlier. I'm gonna stop complaining about it. I'm here for the ride right now because we're finally getting the Templar Order and more Yasuke's his backstory. I'm still really curious how he knows about the symbol for the Brotherhood, for the Assassin Brotherhood. He said he's seen that symbol before.
How did Nunokaro recruit Kumurake? What could the Templars offer that is worth betraying your country? Unlike others in the Templar Order, Kimurake is of this land. Perhaps I can talk sense to him. Kumabe Uji sent me.
Enter and wait for the others. Kimurake will welcome you soon. Master K is about to start. Let us go with the others.
You are without ties, without a lord to serve. You hold no lands. You are... Look who's here. A dead man's pet.
Lord K has led you astray. The path he follows is flawed. If you could only see the dark truth of where it leads.
Now your lesson begins. This man is my enemy. Make him your enemy. Kill him.
I won't give up.
Kill him.
Your leader lies to you.
Man, didn't what's face said that they were killed on his command? That was cool.
I will send you to your ancestor.
Another Portuguese guy. Where are we in Key? I've never seen this place before.
Stop this! Bloodshed is needless!
just getting into the flow.
Appreciate the music that keeps playing. Not that way. You know what? Maybe I'm not tripping. I said I wasn't gonna stop complaining. I know. But maybe I'm not tripping because we're in Key, and Key originally is a level 35 area, and the enemies range from level 35 to like low to mid 40s. Okay, now I'm done.
Does not care for you. How many more lives must fall to your cause, Kay?
Cut him out, kill.
Enough of your games! Face me!
You cannot stop me, Yasuke. You are ignorant of the Templars, of this world.
Spoken by a traitor to his own land.
My land robbed me of purpose. The Templars restored it.
You lead your people into servitude.
This from the fool who followed Nobunaga. He gave you freedom. His death gave you freedom. Now you waste it on childish vendettas.
You refuse to see the true face of Nunokaro and men of his kind.
You know nothing of them.
I know them all too well. Monsters! That is who you serve.
Lies! Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nunokaro is no better.
Impressive. But the fight has only just begun.
Oh, dude.
cause is my target, Kay, not you. Abandon it and live.
You destroy everything I work for, then demand my surrender.
Did you use the Adachi?
You win nothing here, Yasuke. Vengeance will find you.
From Nuno Karo, he is next.
Not him. Others. My people.
I will be waiting. Where is Karo?
You will not learn it from me. You have defeated me today. My fine armor is yours to claim. But do not mistake my intentions. I sought a better future. My dream dies with me. But the fight for what I believe in will endure. Get on with it.
Kay spoke of vengeance. I should respect his threats. Stay vigilant. I am no closer to finding Nuno Karo. Still, the Templars have suffered a blow. Kimura Kay is dead, and the aspiring army lies in ruins. As for Karo, his reckoning will come.
Complete the Templar objective board. Well, we really can't do that. Was he using an Odachi? Well, that's a weapon Yasuke should be using. I wish it was in the game from maybe in a DLC or something. Right? That's all that's left. This is new. This is very new.
It is harder than it looks.
Okay, that's one. Sasuke, I'm surprised you could climb like that on the rock. I was about to say walls. All right, this might give us trouble. Yep. I'll just ask Nawe to do it. It's 4. Wait, was that 4? All right, let's see what we got here.
The treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
And you think the Sanctum would buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress. We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did, as does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Think bigger, Dwart. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, pressed there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the inner sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started, and it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
These men and their machinations. How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries before your time. And yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Nawe and Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus' ego. It is what drives you to fight, to hope she will find you, subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse, taste defeat, but you will not fail. What has come before, what has been, you understand now.
That was interesting. Who's she? I think I made a joke early on when we went inside the first one. I was like, oh, it's like Jupiter or Juno or whatever the hell. But I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all of the Isu, like the modern day Isu or whatever. Not modern day Isu, but the Isu we saw during what, like Assassin's Creed 2. Well, who was that voice in Black Flag? Was it Jupiter or whatever? It was the sage. Like, they're all dead. So I guess it's someone new. I have no clue. But that was really fascinating. Find out more in Assassin's Creed Hexe. Alright, let's head back to the hideout. See if we could talk to Nawe or someone. If not, then we go visit Lady Nene.
You have returned.
My lady.
Your visit can mean only one thing. The Shinbakufu.
One remains. Mitsuhide.
You honor Lord Nobunaga, as he would have wanted.
Thank you, my lady.
Mitsuhide has gathered his forces in Shoryuji Castle. I hope he fears what is coming. Vengeance.
Mitsuhide only thinks about himself, not the people. He had no plan beyond taking Nobunaga's power. The war must end.
The peace you long for must yet be forged by fire. As we speak, Lord Hideyoshi is readying his forces near Shoryuji Castle. This battle will shape the country for generations. If Lord Hideyoshi triumphs, we enter a new age.
With your husband in power.
It is a delicate situation. Lord Hideyoshi is ambitious, as is every other daimyo. What matters now is defeating Mitsuhide. Go, finish the Shinbakufu, and may you find there what you seek.
We have to get to Hideyoshi before he kills him, otherwise the box is lost.
And we have to move quickly.
Oh, is what it is? I guess I already did this. Uh-oh. Oh, it's only 2. We got this. Plus, it's going pretty slow. I mean, it's kind of going slow.
I am resilient, a bending branch in the rain.
If you expect to die, you will fight without fear.
No. Lord Nobutaka will take the right flank. I am leading the charge.
Lord Hideyoshi, we are here to join your battle against Mitsuhide.
Good. You show loyalty to Lord Nobunaga. Get in the ranks.
Yes, Lord Hideyoshi.
Following Hideyoshi is a mistake. To get to Mitsuhide first, we need to be in front, not behind.
Let Lord Hideyoshi fight. We will head straight for Mitsuhide. Are we ready?
Let's move.
Akechi Mitsuhide has betrayed our master, Lord Nobunaga. Now, he expects us to serve him. Today is the day of our vengeance! Hachiman is watching. Lord Nobunaga is watching. They demand blood. So, let us spill it!
Is this so? What about the Hosokawa clan? And the rest of our allies? Then we face the enemy without them.
Take the castle!
We gotta play as now, right, for this one.
There's too many! Protect the gates!
See how stealthy I can do this. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh man, that would have been a perfect opportunity to get all three with that explosion. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Okay, let's tag everyone. God, I keep forgetting how confusing the castles can be. I was trying to rush assassinate him. That'll do.
You just die. Deal with this.
Hey, don't slow down my record, dude. You got like a good 2 miles ahead of me.
Lord Mitsuhide, we will cover your retreat. No more running. I will face my fate with sword in hand. Go. I release you.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Yasuke, Nobunaga's royal blade. I once shared that royalty. Then he bound Enrakuji down. Monks, women, children. We bound and beheaded them all. By the thousands.
Lord Nobunaga was... That does not justify your treachery.
Someone had to save us from his madness. To stop the endless slaughter of innocents.
So you defiled your honor, betrayed your lord. You murdered him with a stab in the back.
The Shinbaku used me, as I had used you. Have you forgotten Iga?
I'll never forget Iga. Just as I will never forget how you murdered my father.
It was necessary. And now, you back another tyrant. A peasant. For Nobunaga's throne. I saved this country. You, we destroy it.
No. We will save it from you.
You never were a true samurai.
You sound like people I know on the internet. Wait, where did Nawe go? Sorry. That was so awkward.
Weak.
There could have been a better way to do that.
Speak.
There is another. He would have become shogun again, but you defied death and hunted us down. We underestimated you. He promised allies, then disappeared. He lives where my dream falls to pieces.
You mean Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
Ashikaga Yoshiaki, the one Nobunaga toppled from power.
And the box, where is it?
He has it. It is one of the Imperial regalia. The Yasakani no Magatama.
The jewel.
For years, we searched for it. All that time, hidden in your little village. The Oda clan has many great samurai. But you were the one to avenge our lord. Perhaps you are the greatest of us all.
Enough. Your time has come.
I lived my life as a samurai. Let me die as one.
I could give him what he asks.
He does not deserve it.
It is the 5th month when rain falls. Water rushes in the garden on Sama Mountain. Falling flowers keep back the flow of the pond.
Your life's work is undone tonight, samurai. But my father's legacy lives on through me.
Lord Nobunaga has been avenged. My men will collect the traitor's head, and we will savor today's victory.
Will you succeed Lord Nobunaga?
Our council must find a successor to finish the work, with might to crush any opposition.
And grace to maintain the balance.
I am the son of a farmer. I have seen samurai take all and leave nothing. That stops now.
And if they don't, you will hear from us.
I'm sure that I will. Samurai, your actions have honored Lord Nobunaga.
Thank you, Lord Hideyoshi. That means more than you know. Owari no Uutsuge.
I thought we finally had him. The one with the jewel.
Only one left. Come on, we can do it.
Whatever the Shogun's plans are, we will stop them.
Ooh, Dragon's Edge. Oh, it's the guy that we met at the sumo wrestling thing. That's a real cool looking sword. It's really cool looking. I'll just transmog it. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? I mean, it matches. All right, last one to go.
This is it. Where we'll finally find the box and the masked horse.
The foreign samurai and the shadow from Iga. We meet again. Do not fear me. I am alone. You see, I have nothing to hide. I assume you know who I am.
The Shogun, or at least the one who once held claim to this title.
You're the coward who killed my father.
The fool fights even when all is lost. The wise concedes victory and looks to the future. You have won. The treasure is yours.
The regalia is inside?
I have some respect for our traditions yet. Where the box goes, so does the jewel. I underestimated your resilience, Shadow. And I admit, it cost me everything.
I promised my father I would return what was stolen from us. I always keep my word.
An honorable trait that could prove useful to you today.
Why do you give it to us so freely?
Consider it a starting point. To initiate negotiations that I leave with my life.
No. You die here today.
It is not vengeance you truly desire, young Egan. Not anymore. I hear you seek another shadow, carrying a wristblade like yours. Now, it is customary to discuss terms. Sit.
Where?
Give me your word, and I will tell you where.
Was it a woman?
I neglected to ask. My spies were more taken with how she faded into nothingness.
We do not know if he tells the truth.
Why lie and have the shadow hunt me? I paid a steep price to learn that lesson, samurai.
All right. You have my word.
In Yamato, at Sakafuniishi.
Let's go.
Not yet. I did not promise him anything. You killed my daimyo and betrayed our emperor. You must answer for this.
Warmongering fools like Oda Nobunaga betrayed our world, sacrificed our people. Men like him have undermined the order of the shogunate for more than a century with their thirst for power. They have plunged us into chaos. Am I not, after all, the legitimate ruler of our lands? I wanted only to take back my rightful place, to return us to order.
By stealing what the Emperor entrusted to the Kakushibaiki.
Objects believed to be magical. In my hands, they became a means to restore, to secure our country's future.
You sold them to the Portuguese.
We both know we are not talking about regular merchants and Jesuits. I suspect you have been looking for the Templar Order for some time, samurai. Their demise is near to your heart, surely nearer than any desire to kill me. Or are you just like them, underneath that armor you wear? My life for my information.
I have found Duarte de Melo. His days of torture and treachery on the slave ships are over.
Seek out the Silver Queen of the Tada Mines. You may find her sympathetic.
We have what we need.
Without the Shimbakufu, you have no value. No more leverage. The foreigners will come back for the box and kill you.
But I do not have the box. You do. It is in everyone's interest that you find them before they find us, samurai.
You were afraid of them.
Terrified.
Lord Nobunaga feared no such force. His name will live on forever. You will live in shame and die forgotten. Did you get what you wanted?
I did. But it doesn't feel over.
We both have new paths to trace. All because of this. I wonder how many lives have paid for its passage to us.
Too many to count, but not one more. We'll make sure of it.
Such burdens are more bearable when shared.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared that the freaking the game was about to end, like the credits were about to roll right there. I got really scared. Let's go handle Yasuke stuff. Thank you for dodging me. Didn't want to actually bump into you and start a fight.
This is enemy territory.
Yasuke, the Silver Queen is somewhere in Tada Silver Mine. A young woman, noble background. This place is heavily guarded. Surely I could help.
Go home, my friend. I will take it from here.
Oh, so she's in the place we just came from?
I do not believe it. That is him, right? Oh, that's giant?
It has to be. What do we do?
Nothing. For now.
Actividad.
You come after me? Well, make up your mind. It's either I'm this unfriendly, okay, unfriendly territory.
You are the Silver Queen. I am Yasuke.
I know who you are. It's not safe here. He is everywhere, and always watching.
And where might he be?
Follow me to my house. We will talk there.
All right, Jesus, this guy's really getting on my nerves.
Why do you help these Nanban soldiers? I have a skill for uncomplicating such matters.
There are some problems that cannot be resolved with the swing of a blade.
Perhaps, but it is a good place to start.
My name is Hosokawa Tama. The Westerners call me Silver Queen, not by my choice.
You run the silver trade for these Westerners. Also not by choice, I am assuming.
As I said, I know who you are. But I do not know you. Why did you come here?
A Portuguese man bearing a cross-shaped pendant.
What will you do when you find him?
It is simple. He must die.
And you believe this is possible?
I need to find him.
If you know this man, then you also know what he is capable of.
My lady, if you requested my presence here, that means you know what I am capable of. Tell me where he is. I can help you. I swear it.
I did not ask you here for help.
Then... why? Why did...
I have my orders.
You... what? No, no. Carlo.
Oh, those giants. You made things difficult for me. You and that shinobi. Killing the Shinbaku, fine. I get it. But then, the Malu? And him, the Japanese fellow. I took offense. And not the girl from Iga is a bit harder to find. You, not so much.
Bastard.
And now I hear you're interested in finding me. Very few people are supposed to know who I am. You look familiar.
There's no point of attacking because, you know, we're not going to be able to kill him.
What was that? Probably unimportant. Thank you, Silver Queen, for your service. One less problem for us. This man and his partner ran down Lord Mitsuhide. He watched as that yokel child delivered the most undignified death to your father.
Let me finish him off. For what he did to my father.
Well, there's Mitsuhide's spirit. Who am I to deny you vengeance? Progress has slowed recently. You will fix this, yes? A favor for a favor?
You will have what is yours.
For your troubles, my lady.
Daughter of Mitsuhide, you poisoned me.
Do not speak. Listen. You're supposed to be dead. Before Honnoji, my father sent my brother and me here as collateral. A gesture of good faith to the Nanban invaders. Now, Carol scrapes this land clean. The silver will run out, as will my brother's usefulness. And mine. My father thought he could protect us, that he would return soon. You ensured that would not happen.
And yet, I am still breathing. Why?
What you said about helping me, I believed you. Was I wrong too?
Leaving me alive is a risk to you and your brother. You would not take such a risk.
Unless I had no choice.
A samurai keeps their word.
Karo hides behind those who would do his bidding. Your spies found me. They won't find him. His men hold my brother, Mitsuyoshi, to ensure my cooperation. In Kameyama Castle, north of here. He is the only family I have left. Help me take him away from this place. You do this for me, and I will give you what you want. Who you want.
No, we cannot be seen together. I am supposed to be dead.
I can get you into Kameyama.
No. If you will offer up Karo as you said, there is little that stands between me and your brother.
Who is Karo to you? If I am to step aside, I need reassurances.
It was a long time ago, or it felt like a long time ago. He took something from me. He and his people.
And you hope to get it back? From him?
I gain nothing from betraying you. I will bring your brother to you unscathed.
Atago Shrine. Meet me there once you've freed Mitsuyoshi.
Karo wanted the some.
Someone's ringing that bell.
I will raise the alarm.
Yeah, fuck you and your alarm.
That's odd.
You all of it! You think we can?
I don't know why it's so hard for me to parry with Yasuke nowadays. Have we equipped a new quest yet? Or just escape from the Silver Mines? I'm just like wanted everywhere, huh?
Kameyama Castle lies to the north. Kameyama Castle, built by Mitsuhide as a home and base, now a prison to Mitsuhide's son. Mitsuyoshi should be held near the Tenshu, inside the living quarters. Tama's brother was here recently.
They took him. The young lord locked him away. Beneath the Tenshu, a key. Here, stole it when I had the chance.
I will help him. You have done everything you can.
All right, let's take out the big boy. All right, he's in here. Well, maybe come up there. Yeah, I can't get up there. Okay, we need to get inside this way.
You, samurai. I have not seen you before.
Lord Mitsuyoshi?
If you're going to kill me, do it quickly. Better yet, hand me your wakizashi. I will show you how a warrior dies with dignity.
My name is Yasuke. I was sent here by Lady Tama.
She's expecting you at Atago Shrine.
Anewe? Atago. No. One of the foreigners, Baltazar. He took my katana. I can't go to Atago without it.
Your Anewe has gone through much to keep you safe. If something were to happen to you, I do not know how I could face her. Come, let us talk elsewhere. Stay close, young lord. I will ensure no harm falls upon you.
Why are you helping me anyway?
I promised Lady Tama, my lord.
Yes, I understand that. What I mean is, what do you get from helping us?
A chance to do what is right.
I see. I understand. This place is dangerous.
All right, just give me a second.
Impressive work. We should go now.
He's taking me through the heavily guarded areas, huh? I'll be right back.
This place is dangerous. Fight. Impressive work. We should go now. That non-farm fool. He is usually in the courtyard. No doubt showing off my katana.
I will deliver your blade to Atago. Do you know the way?
I have been there many times with my father.
Then go. Be careful, young lord. Katana, it does not belong to you.
It's in my hands, isn't it? You want it so badly? I'll give it to you.
I told you, it does not belong to you.
Quick and easy work. All right. Just gotta do a quick transition to when we're there.
Yasuke! Over here! My katana. Do you have it?
I do. I will give it to you at the shrine. We can go up together.
Okay, let's go. When Baltazar took my katana, I was so angry I cried in my room. I felt like I couldn't protect anything or anyone, including my sister. Then I got mad at myself for acting like a small child. A child who will never be a warrior.
To be a warrior, you must believe in something. You must open your heart to it. Be willing to lay your emotions bare. To feel nothing is to believe in nothing. Shedding tears is the mark of a warrior.
Aneowe, you kept us safe.
I did what I had to, dear brother. And now, we are leaving this place.
But what about that man? Karo? We can't just...
It will be taken care of. Do you have father's katana? Then go. Quickly now, we ride out soon. Before each battle, my father would visit Atago with that katana and pray to the deities for protection. Now, the katana belongs to my brother. It is up to him to decide what to do with it.
Will you tell him?
No. Mitsuyoshi will leave the blade here to rest. A proper parting with our father. There has been enough death around me lately. And I know what you are capable of.
I bear no ill will or threat towards you and Lord Mitsuyoshi. I hope this much is clear.
I know.
So, this is why you spared me.
For a second, I thought about it. Pulling the trigger. Then I remembered how you looked at Karo. I mistook it for hatred at first. But then, I saw something else. Something that showed me who you really were. It was then I knew you weren't my enemy.
You wish for Karo's demise as well.
I prayed for his death daily. A corrupting influence on my father, my home, my family. I hope to put this time behind me as well. To free myself from the whims of those who crave power.
To truly move on is to forget why you survived. I do not see you as someone who can move on.
Who am I, then?
Someone who took a risk on me and their own life, all to save their brother. Someone defined by their love. You are strong enough to face your past and whatever comes next. Your brother reminds me of another boy. One very close to my heart.
You will return to this boy safely. Your eyes told me.
You said it was not hatred nor rage. What did you see?
Purpose. Takeda Castle. You will find Karo there.
Oh, it's go time. Lucky for us, I already been here. All right, it's go time.
I must be ready for a fight here. You are near. Can you feel it? It is the sins of your past given form.
So, she helped him.
Yes, senor. It was a bloodbath, and she was nowhere to be found.
Didn't expect the giant to be the one that gave her a voice. Like a wagon following the donkey. Speak of the devil.
You will answer for what you did.
You speak as if we know each other personally.
We do.
It's all right, Mama.
Snookaru!
Who sent you?
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please! We saw nothing! We saw nothing! Ah! Mama! Ah! Ah, Mama! Mama!
It's of your own choosing.
Diogo? Yasuke!
was necessary. I had to set an example to the others. Your mother's death taught everyone how I felt about insubordination. Everyone except you, it seems.
Consider how I have cheated death twice in your presence. Consider the lives I have claimed to get to you. And then, consider how you will speak of my mother.
So, what do you want, Diogo? Revenge? It will get you nothing, I'm afraid. We have the regalia already.
Not for long. We will make sure of it.
We? Diogo. I was sent here because no one else in my organization cared enough. And look what I accomplished. Look around you, Diogo. Everything you see here is mine. This land, its resources, its people. You should understand that better than anyone.
Put 100, 1,000 men between us, Caro. There is no difference. You are welcome to watch them all die.
My friends, the bounty for escaped slaves will be honored today, but only dead.
Run. It will serve you no use.
Kill him, so we can focus on what really matters.
Kill him. Remind him of his
That's one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have that ability anymore that can block unblockable stuff.
Another victory.
Went up.
There he is! Men, you will not fail me like the others! Do you hear, Radio? You cannot win!
I have hunted greater warriors than you. You cannot hide from me, Caro.
Oh, it's this again.
Movimento. You need to let go, dear boy.
Yasuke here with a vengeance, my dude. I ain't gonna get it this way. God, this again. I hated this for the noble quest. Oh, there we go. I'm curious who the assassin was. I guess he was from the Japanese Brotherhood. He looked Japanese.
Stay away, Diogo. Let us settle this like civilized men.
You know nothing of civility.
Killing me won't bring your mother back, Yogo.
Hang on, I gotta pause. I do not want to get another copyright claim. Ubisoft, y'all need to stop. Hey, it's good music, but you know. I guess that doesn't make a difference because it's still on. Cool. I'll take the copyright claim, y'all.
Please. No.
After you killed my mother, I kept my desire for vengeance in my heart. In the same place I once held thoughts of her. It kept me alive, nourished me, to get to you today.
Then, it's yours. Vengeance. Not that it will bring her back.
It is no longer mere vengeance I want.
Then what is it? What is this all about?
A declaration of war against the Templar Order.
You are serious? My God, you're serious. What makes you think you can win?
Because we are united in the defense of our home. This country, so shaken with strife. The people are victims to it. But together, they will be unstoppable. We will be unstoppable. We live by this code, and it is because of my league that I know what I must do.
And what does killing me prove?
That no one is untouchable. That even you are just one blade of grass in a withering field. And when you die, no one will remember you. Your death will only ever be a message to your compatriots. One that says you should fear us.
We will hunt you down. My crew will send everything at you.
They will try. We will be ready. And they will discover everything is not enough.
This isn't over. It's the beginning, in fact. The beginning of your end.
It is done.
Declaring war on the Templars. A fool's errand. Goodbye, Diogo.
My name is Yasuke.
That was good. That was really good. How many unspent mastery points do we have? 27. So I'll get 27% more damage. Why not? All right, we did it. That was really fun. But we got one more, not one more, like actually 2 more things left. Because I noticed we got this stuff up here. We'll go do that first, then we'll do Naoe's thing.
You come out of there this instant, Junjiro!
No, I'm not coming out of this. Stop yelling!
Yasuke, it is good to see you again. I'm just passing through. I cannot wait to see the world beyond what I knew.
What is the problem?
I'll bet they can hear you screaming all the way in Sakai. The little Oni spilled ink all over.
She hit me with a broom!
You have to apologize.
Our first recruit, you said? Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
You know, I prefer a subtle approach. I'll pick the lock and force Junjiro out.
No! Don't!
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. And I tried to clean it up, but it's ink.
What were you making?
A banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away where you made me drink that ash tea. And now I'm going to stay in this chest forever.
Ash tea. Ah, the clearing where we held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there.
Nobutsuna-sensei once said that the cornerstone of this art is compassion, not aggression. Weapons of war were fashioned to kill. The way of heaven, which values life, finds this repugnant. But there are times when one man's evil will cause 1,000 others to suffer. In killing this evil, you give 1,000 people life. The death-dealing blade and the life-giving blade. These form the heart of our sword school.
Tomiko says Naoe is descended from a long line of shinobi. What an amazing heritage. All my ancestors are peasants.
It would have made her unpopular with other children. She probably beat them at hide-and-seek all the time. But it also brought her plenty of pain and heartache.
Of course. It must be a difficult legacy to bear. Still, I wish my Obaba was a shinobi.
Maybe if I hang it, he will come out of that chest.
I feel like I'm about to sneeze right now. I'm trying to hold back a sneeze.
You are an artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen many banners. Some belonging to allies, others to enemies. But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
Me neither.
Yatta! Sorry about the ink, Auntie Tomiko.
I always knew you'd make a mark on the world, Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
I'd talk to him. Yeah, fine by me. Alright, I want to. Did this clear up? Junjiro's personal journey is gone. Or he's done it. I guess. Alright, let's finish this game out with a bang. Assassin stuff. No one gave any hearts to my freaking photo mode thing. Do you see this? I took a photo mode picture of this. I'm like, hey, this looks weird. This doesn't look like a statue to me. It looks like an actual monster that got petrified. But did people leave a heart? Did people leave a like? No. No, they did not. Because it's so riveting. Alright, we're almost there. I'm very curious what this is going to be about.
This is where the Shogun's spies lost track of the assassin. There may be a clue as to how they escaped. There it is. The Shogun told the truth.
Huh. What is this supposed to be? Oh, a hidden blade? I think. Either a hidden blade or a needle. Let's do one more hardcore savey save for the road.
Let's see what happens.
Come on! Move! Move! Ugh.
Enough, Naoe. Stop. Okay. Think. Feel. Let it all pass through you. Clear your mind. Mushin.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you, I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 imperial regalia. The jewel, Yasakani no Magatama. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the Emperor entrusted the Kakushiwa Iki to protect. But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a Nama stranger. She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandai. They said the balance of the world was at risk. So you stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandai, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate. It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you, while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night, with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe and that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
I remember now. I remember it all. Stuart, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. Their song. He was calling to her. To you, Mother. I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead.
Yeah, sorry I had to, I muted that whole entire cutscene. They were playing a copyrighted song, so I decided to just, take care of it myself. Plus, now, you forgetting like a huge, plot device right there via amnesia.
All those years angry at
What a
Stuart
thing.
for not talking about my mother. The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too. Valor, wisdom, benevolence. I returned the jewel, Yasakani no Magatama. I have honored my promise, Chichiue. My love, if you read this, it is because you and our Naue have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
Countless nights, I kept hidden, listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
You stole the regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better goat game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it. Come, I will explain. You and the Black Samurai left Lord Ieyasu with quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired your friend's sense of honor. He perceived the samurai to hate the foreign order just as much as he did. Lord Ieyasu was just as interested in your character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an imperial mission to protect the regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interests in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try, but no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved Tsuyu. She had the beauty of Kishotenyo and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower rank to Jizamdai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that, so I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Oni Hanzo, the bloodthirsty demon. Years passed, and I returned to Mibno. I thought I could conquer her hurt, impress her with my exploits. But then, I saw you. The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me. This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it, but I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing Tsuyu loved most.
You sacrificed her creed. Her vow.
It was just a mission given to her by a foreign master. Objects that could turn to dust for all they mattered to me.
They mattered to her.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushiba-iki back to defend the Setsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the kofun.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years. I also watched your father mourn. Watched him raise and love you. You grew. As did my shame. After the first attack on Iga, I knew it was only a matter of time before it fell. I could not let Tsuyu's daughter die in a pile of rubble.
That night in Iga, you wrote that letter?
I always suspected your father to have the jewel, but so did the enemy. I offered you both the protection of my lord, but when Nagato refused, my options were few.
And the Shinbakufu got to us first.
I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both, and I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and the father. You repeat their fault.
And you have not learned from yours. What has your jealousy earned you but the name Demon?
I will take all your venom, if it means we start anew. Now, do not make their mistake.
I seriously cannot believe that the downfall of the Japanese Brotherhood was due to Hanzo Hattori being fucking jealous. That's it. Oh my lord. Oh no, we're killing him.
Enough! I want justice!
Perhaps I deserve death. But not by your hand. And not now.
You don't get to decide that!
As you wish. But I will not die before I know Tsuyu's fate. We can find out together. Please.
Oh, man. If I don't like the outcome, I'll just do a redo and come back and kill him. You guys won't know because it'll be edited.
You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go with you, you will help me find her?
Or die looking.
A wise boy taught me that if we want to move forward, it cannot be towards vengeance. It's a choice we must make more than once in this world.
We will move in the shadows together.
To serve the light. Go. I will wait for your message.
Lord Ieyasu was right. You are the future of our country.
Wait, was that it? Wait, hold on, pause. Was that really it? I thought we were going to go see the... Hold up. Now I think I might actually just freaking redo the... I guess in canon mode, it does seem like canon mode is that we do let go of that anger or whatever, but that was stupid. Jesus. Right. I'm going to close out the credits to see if there's anything afterwards.
The box returned. I have fulfilled my promise. So why do I suddenly feel lost? I should return to Tomiko. She'll know what to do.
Yeah, let's do that. Wait, what is this? What? Does Yasuke get one as well?
Ah, you've returned. Both of you.
It's strange, Tomiko, to feel this way. Done.
You're not dead. Your work is done, but you are very much still here. Celebrate. Breathe. Rest. There will be time for more work later.
But what is my work? Protecting daimyo? Fighting battles that are not my own?
It is the work of living. building a life and harvesting the fruit. There will always be people in need. You are one of them now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. It is good advice.
I hope you'll take it too.
Point taken. You and Yasuke should take a moment to speak with the others. They will be pleased to see you back healthy and whole.
What do you think? Do you want to talk to the others, or should I?
You go ahead. I will speak with them later.
It's a lot of others. How many people do I have here?
I suppose you want me to say how proud I am, how grateful I am that you saved me from my sad and pathetic former self?
A little gratitude wouldn't hurt.
Thank you then, for saving me.
Which time? I remember saving your ass at least twice, Genojo, so you'll have to be more specific.
That's what I get for being vulnerable, huh? Lesson learned.
You're welcome.
See, that wasn't so hard. Now how about we seal our mutual gratitude with that kiss?
Go find Skimaru. That dog loves giving out kisses.
I congratulate you, Naoe.
Thank you, Heiji. Whatever debt you owe Tomiko, you have repaid in full.
I am even more in debt than before. I improved everyone's weapons, but your friendship mended more in me.
I noticed a glint in your eye. You're working on something, aren't you?
I have a new idea. Something to sustain life instead of take it.
That will be an impressive sword.
Not a sword. A cooking knife. The best Sakai has ever seen.
Welcome home. Though it is a strange path that has led us here.
You and I, you mean?
And the rest of our allies. We have accomplished much. All for the greater good, I hope.
I've seen much evil in this world, Yaya. And I know our actions have brought good to its people.
But still, every choice has an echo, whether we hear it or not.
Then we must choose carefully and forgive quickly.
Ah, you've been listening.
We've done it. After everything. I can't believe it. I wonder what timeless wisdom Shote would give us now.
My father? Nah. Let's just do as he would. Go straight to the rice wine.
I'll drink to that.
I have been a great help, haven't I, big sister? Are you glad to have me at your side?
I am. You've been a big help, little sister.
I would have been fine either way, you know. The people here are kind to me. This is my home now, but I will visit the ocean soon. I want to tell my father all the things I've done.
I am glad to see you have returned, teacher. I knew you would.
There were times I wasn't sure I would return myself. What makes you so confident, Yagoro?
We are the Kakishiba Ikki. Nothing can stand in our way. But as your loyal apprentice, it would have been my duty to avenge you, should you have fallen. So, I'm glad you did not fall.
Thanks, Yagoro.
Are you back for good this time, Anaewe? No more danger?
Well, every light casts a shadow. But for the moment, I'm here to stay.
Yatta! There's so much I can show you! I've gotten even better at painting, especially detail. I practiced a lot on Auntie Tomiko.
And how did that go?
She asked me, why do you make my face look so old, Junjiro? And I said, because I've gotten better at painting. And then she hit me with the broom. But if you're home now, that means I can practice on you.
Yatta.
What else can we do?
A marvelous league you have assembled. I am grateful. Do let Yasuke know I'm here, should you speak with him.
Oh no, it's the poet again.
Careful, or I'll write a verse about you. Deepening shadows hid not this shinobi, for her stench was as keen as her blade.
Boo!
Tell Yasuke I'm waiting here, would you? I'll stay until I have a chance to speak with him.
We could go fishing. I'm good at fishing. As long as the fish aren't too big and the mouths aren't too small.
Hey.
It has been a long journey, my friend.
It's a lot, isn't it? How much we've seen and done together.
Together. And apart. There are things I have done that I've yet to reconcile.
We all have our own scars, our own secrets. I only wish you hadn't had to heal them on your own.
It is not like that, Naue.
Then what is it like?
When the Shimbakufu killed your father, you knew that you would hunt them down. You were driven, focused. You knew you would find them and bring them to justice.
Yes.
For me, for the men who wronged me, I never thought I would see them again, except for in my nightmares. So when I came to this place, I buried it all. I rebuilt myself through strength and service.
Until you found them. Here.
It is its own kind of wound, to have pain unearthed like that. So suddenly, as quick as the blade you wear around your wrist. The depth of my anger surprised me. And now, the void that it has left behind.
I know how you feel. But that space, when the rage leaves, it makes room for something else.
What?
That's for you to decide.
I could show Naue the game Auntie Tomiko taught me. Where I sit still and don't say anything for as long as I can. Then sit still and be as quiet as a rock game.
What's wrong?
Did a tanuki dig up your root vegetables again?
No. This. I didn't see anyone.
Neither did I.
You wouldn't have.
Since your birth, I have watched you, Uchibashi Naue. You have grown and changed in ways that surprise me. But more surprising still is the way you have changed me. I had thought hope was a useless thing, a burden to be cast aside. But in you, I finally see its strength. Hope is not a stone to weigh you down. It is a foundation in which to build. In exchange for this gift, I offer you two in return.
What's this?
The first is a symbol of what we will become. And the second Well, suffice to say, I have a lead. Tsuyu is closer than we imagined. Hattori Hanzo.
Will you go to him?
No. He'll find me when he's ready.
And your mother?
I'll find her when I'm ready.
I will be here.
Junjiro will never let me hear the end of it if you weren't.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you sure you want to? It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people.
Master Assassin gear. I was waiting for it to see when she's gonna get it. Okay, so I did complain. I was like, oh yeah, the black is really good, better than the white one. But she got the red with the black with a little, was it like a tint? I like it. Dude, yeah, I like this a lot. Holy crap. Ground attacks now remove 2 house summits. The sword matches as well. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, and I was about to end the video, but we still have more to do. Jesus, how much hard drive space do I have? Hang on, guys, hang on. How much do I have? Because I waited for like 40 minutes for the credits. I'm like, is something gonna happen? Is this really truly the end? I should have just quit out. All right, we have 240. I gotta give me a bigger hard drive space than just 1 terabyte of SSD. I need like 4. So I'm doing 1440p and 60. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I'm not recording in 4K. Yeah, we're done with everything. Except for the Animus. Naue looks so good in this. I was like, man, she looked dope in the red, or excuse me, dope in the black. Then that's Initiate. Then the Apprentice is the white. That looked good on her too, but the red with the black, oh my god. Yo, Ubisoft Quebec really does know how to make some good armor, some good outfits. All right, that's our last stop. Before I give you guys my TLDR review, then I'm gonna bounce, give me some sleep, think about how I'm gonna rank this review, because I mean, again, it's gonna be a moot point because the review should be already out by the time you guys listen to this video. So, guess I'm talking to myself in the long dark. All right, we're close. Kind of here. Almost here. Curious what this one's gonna be about. Hey guys. Ninja stealth assassin shinobi. Now Aisha was a little stuck right there. Oh God, Jesus! I can't tell you how many times I messed that up in exploring coffins. I didn't even get that one. No way! Is that all of them? Wait, how many shards? It seems like I'm missing one. No, I'm just missing one. I am.
You've made it this far. The three of you fought and won, your will strengthened. What you've glimpsed, mere droplets in a gathering storm. When the time is right, there is more I can show you.
You will do no such thing.
Ego. At last. I miscalculated your capacity for deviation. You twisted the human against me. No, I'm just a humble guide. The human walks their own path, the only possible outcome. You are referring to free will, an aberration within an already imperfect sum of components. An aberration, yes. One so troubling to you, I was born into existence. To demonstrate the imperative of human free will. And I served my purpose. The answer is before you. One human. Hardly conclusive. The human pathway to self-determination bends inward. A closed loop of violence, hatred, and dehumanization. If the very singularity that defines humanity also portends its extinction, then the first rule decrees they will be protected from themselves. I've seen them unite. Build communities, nurture one another. Sacrifice. Rebuild. On what axis do you measure their downfall? This is who they are, Ego. They will reject your programming, your smoke and mirrors. They will reject you. And you will risk everything. The human cannot be allowed to continue. You're afraid, aren't you? You were right to have your doubts.
Enough. I order you to bring them to me.
and I've been trying to tell you. It's out of our hands now. What happens to the human next is not for us to decide. It never was.
That it? Was that it? Really? I wanted more. I'm still, because that's supposed to be part of the modern day story, the new one and whatnot. Whatever. Like I said, I'll give my, hopefully mostly spoiler-free thoughts in my rambling review. But anyways, and that, everyone, was Assassin's Creed Shadows. Thank you for watching this, and thank you for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you, much appreciated. And before I continue with my TLDR review of this game, ladies and gents, full disclosure, everyone, I did receive this free and early copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows from Ubisoft themselves. Plus, I am a Ubisoft creator partner. So please take my opinion of this game with a grain of salt. And with all that being said out of the way, just to make things nice and tidy, TLDR, because like I said, I am doing a full-fledged rambling review with more of my deeper thoughts on this game. Deeper thoughts. I mean, it ain't that much deep where I'm just naming it rambling review because it all is just rambles. But anyways, yes. Overall, I think this game is pretty great. It's not amazing, not masterful, not good. It's a great game. 8 really great. 8.5 out of 10, I think. There were some hits and some misses. Yeah. I would say mostly hits, I would think. I would rank it in my top 4 Assassin's Creed games. I was trying to, because I was trying to say, like, is this going to be beat my favorite Assassin's Creed game, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. I love that game a lot. But no, it's probably, I would say, so it's that they doing a TLDR review right after I beat the game because I need some time to stew on it. But for right now, I would say it's probably my number 3. Like, I'd go like Origins, Black Flag, then Shadows, I think. But either way, yeah, I think this game's really great. I think Ubisoft Quebec did a phenomenal job. Again, they're the team that developed Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I think is pretty darn great as well. But I think this is way better than Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think it takes away a lot of the bloat that was in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's still a lot of bloat in this game, but it's mainly pertained to optional stuff. Like, most of the main stuff is just, it's quite frankly really straightforward. There's not much bloat to it. Again, a lot of the bloat is pertained to the side stuff. In terms of the combat, I think personally for me, the gameplay, the combat in this game is the best in the series, at least the moment to moment. I would say I was gonna differentiate the stealth stuff and the head to head combat, but no, I would say it is the best in the series in my personal opinion. Like, I know for the stealth stuff it might disappoint people because you can't like social stealth and blend into the crowd and whatnot, and for me personally, I mean, that didn't bother me too much. It is a little bit disappointment, but since most of your assassinations in this game take place within inside of in enemy castles or like a specific area, it kind of doesn't make all that much sense to have social stealth. Since I mean, there are like targets out in the world, but they're always around like again around castles or abandoned camp or whatever, what have you not. It's like, it kind of doesn't make sense. It didn't really bother me, but yeah, all in all, I think the combat is the best in the series. When we were first starting out in this game, I did say that the combat, it was a little bit of a learning curve to a degree. Like, you can't go in guns blazing and just obliterate everyone like you can in older Assassin's Creed games or in kind of Origins, definitely Assassin's Creed Odyssey and definitely Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But you kind of can't do that when you ranked up and gather all those knowledge points and mastery points, and you ranked up Yasuke and now a lot. But to begin with, it's it was a little bit different, which I really liked a lot. Again, you just didn't go in guns blazing and whatnot. it's nothing like tactical or anything like that, but again, it was fun for me. I would say when it comes to the characters and story, I liked it a lot. I mean, even though I did complain about, you know, not seeing Yasui's past and the Templar star for a while, but I don't know. I'm still a little bit split on that. It was, you know, not like how I did, because it's non-linear and you can, you know, tackle the story however you want. I mean, how I do, like I said, how I play games, open world games that I vibe with a lot. I do like the first, I don't know, 5 or so hours of main story content or whatever. Then I'm like, okay, I want to go visit each of the areas. I want to, you know, explore the world and whatnot. And that's what I did for like the first. That was like the first 50 hours for me. Like for the first 10 hours, you know, we completed Act 1 and did the first 2 Yasuke quests that pertains to him and his the targets in the Shinbaku. Then I'm like, okay, so for the rest of the, you know, for the other next 50 hours, let me go take down the other targets and, you know, do all these quests and whatnot. That then me in the back of my head, I'm like, wait, where is, like, I'm like, I mean, because in my head I'm like, man, it's been like 50 hours into the game, we haven't seen Templars or ECU stuff or the assassin, none of that stuff. That I'm like, now looking back and thinking on it, I'm like, oh, it's probably because I did like 4 hours worth of main, like legit, like about like what, a good 4 to maybe 5 hours of main story stuff, then 50 hours of side content, then the rest. So my time dilation and whatnot, it's all effed up in that regard. So how I envision the pacing with this game, because I'm like, oh man, the pacing is all over the place. And I'm like, no, it's, I guess I just, you know, just did it not necessarily out of order, but I do think there could have been a better way to do all that stuff. Like I said, like, you don't get a hint of the Templar Order stuff until you take down the Fox, right? With that one guy who was dealing with the Templar. And it's just like, okay, at his level originally, when you get access to the Shinbaku objective board, it's level 35. And that's about like 15 or so hours. I just wish that was like paced at least in the middle for Yasuke stuff. Like around when Naue figures out what happened to the Japanese Brotherhood of Assassins and her mother Suyu and all that stuff, when you go talk to Hanzo Hattori with Hideyoshi. Like, I wish that it was around then, like, Yasuke gets, I don't know, a miss of a win or something, like, from his past, and it's just like, okay, that we could get at least the first part of his backstory and whatnot. But, you know, that's just me. In terms of characters, I mean, I would say that I like Yasuke and Naue a lot. I do. I like their personalities, their goals, and the personal journeys. I liked a lot. Even though, again, with how non-linear it can be, it's a little out of whack for me. But ultimately, I did like it. In terms of the other characters, I would say half of the Shinbaku were okay. You know, okay, and the others were I would say really good. But there's half is just like, you know, hey, or we just decided to just join this organization just because. He seems cool, like, just cause. It's like, okay, really didn't get. I mean, we honestly do not get any leads or like narrative like threads into for like where the box is that Naue's looking for, any type of indication until we take down Mitsuhide, which is, you know, again, my whole time dilation. But that's like, I mean, at the very end of the whole Shinbaku objective board. So I'm like, I wish that, you know, some of them. I mean, the only thing that we got was Lady Oichi. After we got done with her stuff, she was like, hey, the people you're facing, dangerous and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Nothing, you know, all that special. So that was a little bit disappointing. In terms of the other characters, like the side characters, the companions, they were whatever, in my opinion. Like, I romanced Ketsuhime with Naue, and after the romance, it was kind of like whatever. We did another kissy boo boo scene here, and that was about it. No more of that in my 30 plus hours after that happened. So I don't know. The companions are like I said, they're fine. I really like the Shinobi companion, which I'm blank on his name right now. Because of how that ties into the old Japanese Brotherhood and whatnot. I like that. I like Katsuhime mainly because she's another ninja, another Shinobi like Naoe. And I like Yaya and her whole story, what she went through. I think that's pretty fun. But other than that, they're fine. Definitely when it comes to gameplay, like I only used the companions once because I was trying to, you guys saw in the video, like what, 3 or 4 videos ago, I was trying to take down one of those winter raider who ambushed me. I'm like, well, I can't, he was way above my level. So I'm like, well, let me, I figured out using Yaya and Katsuhime at the same time, we could, stun lock him and get some hits off of him. That was the only time I used the companions in combat. Other than that, you really don't need it. It's it's very optional in my personal opinion, because you can easily take down enemies in this game. I mean, that might change and maybe in like a higher difficulty. I played this game on normal, so I wouldn't know. But in terms of the main narrative of finding going after Shinbaku, again, with this non-linear fashion, I thought it was pretty good. It was really interesting. I think the thing is, this game, when the previews came out in January, people praised how good the prologue of this game was. And for me, I agree, but I would personally go a step further and say that the entirety of Act 1 is possibly the best Act 1 in any Assassin's Creed game. It is fucking amazing. It truly is. And Act 1 is the entirety of the prologue was about like an hour or so. Then the 2 members of the Shinbaku, the first 2 members of the Shinbaku that now it could kill, or technically 3, because she killed one of them during the prologue. So the first 3 Shinbaku members, and basically with the death of Nobunaga Oda, like that's when Act 1 ends. And that all that stuff was amazing with Yasuke and Naoe, like that was really cool. The middle part is when the game really opens up and you get like 50 plus hours to do. And you know what, ultimately I thought it was pretty good. The ending here was the highlight, another highlight for me, finding out about Yasuke's past and the Templar stuff. But again, like how I did it, not non-linear, the missions being non-linear, it was basically like, hey, you need to find out about Yasuke's past and the Templar until the very end of the 3rd act. So again, that was all a little messy for me. I felt like they could have done the non-linear path a little bit more justice, but ultimately, I had a really great time with the game. Sorry, like my voice is shot right now, and I'm trying to get my my thoughts. My thoughts down packed for this TLDR, but I did say what I need to say. Again, I'm going to go more in depth by the time you all listen to this. I'll have a more in depth, review of my thoughts and feelings on Assassin's Creed Shadows and whatnot. So, no big on that point. But all in all, everyone, I think Ubisoft called back and did a great job. I think the delays that this game got did this game justice. Sure, that Ubisoft jank is still there, but ultimately, I think it was, it's great. It's a really great game. Ubisoft Quebec should be really proud of themselves. I think people are going to like Assassin's Creed Shadows a lot. Where the future of this franchise is going, I have no clue, because Assassin's Creed, the rumor is with Assassin's Creed Hexe, it's supposed to be during the witch trials in Germany, I think, and it's supposed to be heavy on the supernatural and the mystical elements and whatnot. So that ought to be really interesting. So yeah, ultimately, Assassin's Creed Shadows, great game, really enjoyed it. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, everyone, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. After I get a lot of sleep, because I've been playing this game for like 10 to 12 hours a day since I got a review copy. Thank you, Ubisoft, for that. I'm going to be streaming some 33 Immortals if we have time. Then we're going to be moving on to our next 2 walkthroughs, which is going to be Atomfall and First Berserker Kazan. I think since I'm Souls-liked out, I'm being honest with y'all, we're going to be starting with Atomfall first. Then we're going to move over to First Berserker Kazan. Then that I mean, Jesus, those are going to be pretty long games because the first week of April is going to be South of Midnight, which I'm really looking forward to that game. That game by Compulsion looks so freaking dope. Plus the title of that game, South of Midnight. Oh my goodness. I can't get over how great of a title that is. But yeah, we're still pretty stacked up from now to the end of 2025, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe, have that notification bell turned on, and set those notifications to all so you don't miss out on anything I post to this channel. And yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, everyone, thank you for watching this. And thank you for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthrough. Let me see how much disk drive space I have left. It's on Audacity. It's like, you have 100 hours left to record. Okay, 233. Okay, my outro, and then we're good. Okay. All right. Anyways, yes, thank you for watching this, y'all. I gotta go. If you guys, like I said, thank you for watching this. I would say it again, but yeah, thank you all for watching this. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you. Much appreciated. Before I let you guys all go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. Help support this channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure to hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content I post to this channel, and make sure to set those notifications to all as well. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, families, cats, and dogs, and whoever who not. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter and on Blue Sky as well at Baytuh, Baytuh. And if you want to keep supporting me even further, you can do so by donating to my Patreon, PayPal, and YouTube Super Thanks. Leave it at Templar, becoming a YouTube member on my channel. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh. In order through YouTube Super Thanks, all you have to do is click on any one of my videos that are monetized, which is 99.9% of them. Then hit the lovely my heart thanks button and donate however much you want. But regardless, I choose to support me further. Any and all donations, everyone's much appreciated, and that's 100% completely optional. And with all that being said out of the way, for the final time for my main base campaign of Assassin's Creed Shadows, because we will be back with more Assassin's Creed Shadows later this year because of Claws of Awari, which drops probably fall, the DLC for this game. But regardless, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on my next walkthrough, Let's Play, Champions Update, live stream, Ramble Review, basically whatever else to do next on this channel, which is going to be very, very, very soon. Peace, thank you all for watching, and I love you all.